your
He
people
was
is
hardcore
in your
run,
hands.
cool. Why?
Why? Because I'm a hardcore gamer, that's why.
What can I... Ah! Well, aren't you a sturdy-looking one?
Muttonbeard's journey starts now, outside the small keep of Anvilmar. His journey would be long, and the world around him knew this. That is why he was provided with an exclusive invitation to the long-renowned Chub Club, most noble of heroic guilds.
Someone invited me to join the Chub.
Muttonbeard immediately accepted this invitation with great enthusiasm.
What do we have here? You look as though you might need something to keep your hands warm, HM. I'll tell you what would help. A pair of nice warm gloves. And being the kind soul that I am, I'd be more than happy to provide you with a suitable pair. I've one condition, however. I need you to go get me some wolf meat. Nice arrangement, HM. You bring me some wolf meat, and I'll make sure you don't lose any digits to frostbite. Well, what do you say?
It sounds good to me, bud.
Off with you.
Muttonbeard's first quest was most heroic indeed. He needed to slaughter a gaggle of wolves to ensure his fingers would not succumb to frostbite and the coldness of the mountains. Muttonbeard would complete this quest with ease. That much he knew, for the wolves stood no chance before his dwarven cunning. Muttonbeard found a ragged dress while slaughtering the wolves. He did not know why the wolves had such robes hidden in their fur. He would not question it. Armor was armor,
Nice.
and he needed every little buff he could find. Muttonbeard marched back to Sten Stoutarm triumphant from his glorious adventure of canine slaughter. His fingers would soon feel the fuzzy-wuzzy gloves that Sten said he'd provide, and perhaps he would have a new quest.
Ah, wonderful. The wolf meat should do nicely. Oh, don't worry, adventurer. I wouldn't forget my part of the bargain. Here, one of these should fit you.
Safe travels.
I don't suppose you'd be willing to do a favor for me, lad. A stack of letters came through the pass today, but I don't have the time to send them along. They're all addressed to Talin Kenai. You can find him to the west down the road. He's set up camp next to the frozen lake. What do you say? Do you?
While you were helping me out, this rune was given to me to pass on to you. Take some time to read it when you have a chance. I'm thinking it came from the hunter trainer Thorgus. Take a gander at it and go find him inside Anvilmar when you've a chance.
Muttonbeard soon realized that there was bullshit afoot. He was essentially a glorified messenger boy. This quest did not befit his heroic status. He would ignore them and call them stupid while shaking his dwarven rear. He would find a new quest.
I hope you're here to lend us a hand, adventurer. After the last Trog attack, we could use all the help we can get. I hear the buggers have been popping up all across the lands, and it seems Coldridge Valley is no exception. They've been spotted all over the hills to the southeast and near the frozen lake. And that's not all. Just a few nights ago, they attacked and overran our camp to the west. We're a bit short-handed here, lad, and we need strong arms to help drive the Trogs back.
Trogs, a dwarf's natural foe. This was a quest fit for the mighty Muttonbeard. His beard would know the taste of Trog blood. His eyes burned with the hatred of 1,000 dwarven ancestors, and he would shove his gun down their stupid, icky throats and pull the trigger. This was Muttonbeard's quest. This was his purpose here in Anvilmar.
Go kill some more rock drugs. They don't know much from my dwarven might. No assist.
Wasn't ready yet.
With his fury unmatched by the other dumb shits around him trying to steal his kills. Muttonbeard wasn't having any of that bullshit. He learned quick to be selfish, to tag foes before other adventurers could. In good time, Muttonbeard squashed the Trog threat, and after dispatching them, he returned to Baylor Frosthammer to turn in his confirmed kills for dope loot and Gucci experience. Over the next hour, Muttonbeard took on several quests, got lost in the wilderness, and made a way for himself in his tiny starting zone. He slayed many monstrous beasts, like baby boars and the fierce frostmane trolls. Muttonbeard pressed forward with a vicious zeal, a determination in his very core. This determination eventually had him leave Anvilmar for more dangerous adventures, through the stupid ice tunnels. You know the ones. Muttonbeard finally reached the valley of Don Moro. This is where his journey would truly begin. He would make his way to the Thunder Brew distillery, an inn good enough for any who call themselves dwarves. This would be Muttonbeard's home for a good period of time, providing him a hearth in which he could rest his incredibly handsome head, but he could not rest yet. Muttonbeard had to make a journey to Ironforge, to learn the ways of those who skin fleshies from beasties, those who would teach him in the arts of making sick crocodile shoes and fur coats. Muttonbeard's glorious crusade would continue in the form of boar slaughter. He killed their babies, now he had to kill the parents, for he knew that if left unchecked, they would form a bond of unquenchable vengeance and hunt him down. Boars are spiteful beasts. Boars are hateful beasts. With a heavy heart and a smile on his face, Muttonbeard blasted the shit out of those piggies and skinned them for some dope pelts. It was a righteous crusade. Righteous indeed. Muttonbeard would continue, and his ventures would take him west, into the valley below Karanos, where the evil and ruthless Wendigos would be. This would be his most dangerous quest yet. Would he make it out alive? Would Muttonbeard overcome the odds? This gnome certainly didn't. He died like a bitch, nor did this dwarf, who also died like a bitch face down in the dirt. He did have some close calls, though. But in the end, Muttonbeard was triumphant, and he escaped the Wendigo caves. Muttonbeard went back to the distillery. Upon his arrival, he learned how to cook, and this awoke something strong inside of him. He wanted to become the very best chef in all of Azeroth. He wanted to become a master in the culinary arts. In due time he would, but that was far into the future. For now, Muttonbeard was weary, and he had to rest. Cooking a warm meal by the fire, Muttonbeard was content. Muttonbeard was home.